Good morning, lovelies. Hope you're all doing okay. It's Sue from Qisong here, and I just wanted to welcome you to our Monday Musings. And as you can see from the scenery this morning, it's quite misty and murky. And as I looked out at the mist, I kind of recollected that line from Taoism about, do you have the patience to wait until your mud settles and the water is clear? And I know the saying, the Tao that can be explained isn't the Tao. But it kind of made me think, mist has got its own magic. It softens the edges between what's seen and what's unseen. In my Qisong practices, I talk about mist a lot coming up. It's that in-between space where the stillness births the movement. And I found myself thinking of Rudolph. Random. You weren't expecting me to go there, were you? The red-nosed reindeer. Whenever I wake up in the morning and I see the mist, it always comes to mind that then one foggy Christmas Eve, and he had that red nose that shone through the fog. And it brought a revelation. It brought Santa, And yes, I do still believe. And in Taoist philosophy, that mist is the movement, and the manifestation of Qi. It's the life force shifting from the formless into the visible form. Just as invisible vapour becomes visible mist, that formless Qi vitalises, and it gives rise to everything, every being, everything, the body, the breath, the whole of nature. And as Qi concentrates its forms, as it disperses it, it returns to its essence. And the form is only a temporary lodge, it's only a temporary being for the formless. So as I watched the mist this morning, and just imagine that little red light moving through gently. I know, I'm sorry, I've mentioned the C word, it's way too early. I thought, this is Qisong. This is what we are right now. What was once invisible. The ideas, the seeds, the still work, the contemplation. It's all beginning to take form. The light's finding its way through the mist. And many of you know that over this past month, really, we're about a month in, I've been running a very small but very perfectly formed Qisong program with my founder members. Those beautiful, beautiful souls who said yes at the very beginning. They were willing to put their trust in me and what I'd said about Qisong, and they were willing to step up and breathe into the work with me. And I'm just so pleased, I'm so grateful, because the feedback's been beyond anything. Well, no, that's not true, because I know the power that Qisong can bring. But to see it in other people, it just brings it to a different level. The stories of deeper sleep, the stories of calmer mornings, the softened emotions, and all of that unmistakable sense of coming home. That, yeah, this is how it feels to be in myself through the breath. And it just reminded me why Qisong exists. Just to guide people from effort, from stress, from tension, from sleepless nights, from emotional pain and anguish to ease. From holding on so tightly, they're almost breaking like the branches on a tree, to just letting it be. As the water clears, new shapes appear. And behind the scenes, the Qisong breath compass is taking form. And this will be a self-guided journey home. Through your breath, through your awareness, you'll be able to sit down and just become aware from prompts. It'll be a reflection. It's not a tick box exercise. It's a reflection and a sense of where you are, where your rhythm is, where your rhythm of living and sleeping and being. And then alongside that, I'm formatting a new 4-part video series just to teach that will be accessible for everybody all the time, called Coming Home Through the Breath. And these short teachings will bring together the best of modern medicine, which, let's face it, that's where I've spent the last 40 years. Traditional Chinese medicine, which I've been embodied in, studying, structuring for the past 10 years. And then just the general Tao principle of just being alive. And then there's something very, very close to my heart. It's almost like my 5th baby. It's my book, if you count the grandbabies as well. It's my book. Retune, The Journey Home. It's on its way. It's with the publishers. The release date is just before Christmas, I hope. And if you enjoy my daily sharings on social media and my reflections, and you enjoy these Monday Musings and my Wednesday Wisdoms, just add my little book to your Christmas list. It's a daily reader, doesn't take a lot of reading. And then keep your eye out for all the pre-launch gifts and all the season offerings that I'm bringing along with it. As we approach that light-filled time of year. And then just to make sure you don't miss any of it, the breath compass, the video series, or the book launch. There's a few ways that I encourage you, if you so choose. I'd love you to stay close through the online spaces that I've created. So you can visit the Qisong website on qisong.co.uk. You can join my Facebook group at Qisong. And subscribe. On the website you can subscribe to regular vlogs, updates, all the latest news that's coming, news on the book. The book will be launched on Amazon and all your local Barnes & Noble, all the bookshops, Waterstones. If you want all the live sessions, all the on-demand practices and gentle VIP one-to-one options, you could take a look on the website and all that information is there. And sign up for whatever calls to your rhythm right now. And then you can also subscribe to the YouTube channel at Qisong Sound Energy. And that's where I regularly post these kind of videos. I do little snippets of Qigong movement for you, help you with breathlessness management. Everything's coming down the line. If you want to join the Qisong Facebook community, just take a look for that. Which is a soft place just to share your reflections, to join others in the community and just to connect between the breaths. So this next chapter is about allowing the mist to lift. It's allowing that sunlight which is up there that's trying to come through. Up there somewhere. Coming through to form. And let's just keep breathing together. Letting the water clear. And following the compass that already lives within you. So until next time, breathe softly and trust your own light to guide you home. Take care.